Sea lions.
Give those sea lions
otters.
give those sea lions a cigarette. They're done. They're just resting now.
That's not healthy,
It's
Dan.
time to go to sleep.
That's not healthy at all.
I know. Don't give them a cigarette. Oh my gosh.
No, but
It's nice to see. I went for a walk earlier today and noticed that even do you know that little area right along the wharf where you sit by the restaurants and they have a statue? I should know what the statue is of, but they're super close to the wharf area where you can just sit there and gaze at these guys that are doing.
Give them some space.
Yes.
give them some space.
It is
Let them
close.
bask in that sun today, right?
Don't let your schnauzers bother them. That's a dog. It's a type of dog, by the
Right.
way. And sometimes people call that their nose, too. Is that a schnoz? Schnauzer. Something like that. I don't know. They smell bad. That's what I remember, too. All right, let's look at your weather forecast. We do have one weather alert to tell you about tonight. We've got a gale warning along the Big Sur coast, so the near coastal waters from Point Pinos to Point Piedras Blancas until 3 p.m. tomorrow. It has been extended. Wind gusts up to 40 knots possible, making conditions hazardous for mariners. Right now, we're seeing 17 knots in the bay, and the buoys outside of the bay not reporting at the moment, but we have seen some gusts at times approaching 30 knots out there. As for the wind speeds on land, and this is in miles per hour, we're close to 30 miles per hour at the Bixby Bridge at the moment, but really not all that windy a day. Of course, we always have our summertime winds in the gaps, places like San Juan Bautista into Hollister, the Salinas Valley, we get the winds blowing as well. You folks that live in those areas are used to that during the summertime, and today is nothing exceptional. A pretty normal day as far as those winds are concerned. But out on the coast, there is some funneled winds here. We can kind of see them in the arrows here being a little bit more intense, which makes conditions a little bit more hazardous out there. Otherwise, the flow in the upper levels is from the south, and that's where we've seen some monsoonal moisture streaming in, or some subtropical moisture. It's kind of a little bit of a both, all been pushed around this area of high pressure. Now, the moisture plume over us is fairly thin, so I'm not expecting any showers or thunderstorms or anything out of it. Really just some high clouds to color up our sunrises and sunsets. So if you have those, if you have a phone that has a camera on it, I hear they're making those these days, you know, snap a photo, send one to me of the sunrise or sunset. We don't get a lot of sunrise photos. I think everyone here on the West Coast stays up late, I guess. But if you're out there and get a good sunrise photo, let me know. Next couple of days, we'll still be dealing with fairly low coverage in our low clouds, the marine layer clouds, but they will be back a little bit more in force later on in the week. It's going to be a process as we head through the next couple of days. The reason why is the ridge is kind of easing off to our east. We do have a trough that's kind of developing. We can just kind of see the lines here sagging a little bit as we head toward midweek. This is Wednesday and Thursday as this trough develops on the coast. Now, it's never really going to come fully through. We're really going to be in the middle zone in between these two systems, the trough to the west and the ridge to the east. And usually when you're in the middle zone, temperatures are pretty close to normal, and that's really what I'm expecting for the rest of the week. But with that said, I do expect the increase of some low cloud cover eventually. It's going to take a couple days to become a little bit more apparent for us. Tomorrow will be very similar to today in that we're going to see just a few thin low clouds. Here's the forecast for the rest of the night. A few thin high clouds passing through, a few low clouds on the south side of the bay, and that may be all we get overnight. I think we'll have a few around the bay by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, but certainly not full coverage. Another batch of high clouds comes through tomorrow afternoon. That's lunchtime for us, and then a few low clouds on the south side of the bay. But generally a day with temperatures pretty close to today. In fact, might be a little bit warmer in some areas, especially inland. Here's my forecast. Temperatures tomorrow, 95 in Boulder Creek. There is still some heat out there. Almost 90 up at the summit, 76 in Santa Cruz, low 70s in Capitola. It should be very nice on the beaches on the north side of the bay. Maybe you can spot that rascally little otter out there that's having a blast and just, I feel like that should be a cartoon or something. The otter that escapes capture, like a Looney Tune or something. Send the coyote after him. 79 in Watsonville tomorrow, 97 in Gilroy. So there's some heat in the Santa Clara Valley. Will be in the 90s in Hollister, 70s, very comfortable Salinas, 60s back to Marina and Castroville. Monterey Peninsula, mostly 60s tomorrow, but upper 60s. This is above normal by a couple of degrees in Monterey. And you will have a few low clouds tomorrow afternoon, but I think we'll all get some sunshine at least for a few hours tomorrow. And then farther south, well, we do have some spots in the triple digits still, but most of the higher populated areas in the Salinas Valley will be in the 80s to around 90 degrees. It goes the same in Carmel Valley with mid 80s. So a warm day, certainly. If you're working outside, make sure to give yourself some breaks. So the next 7 days look like this. Tomorrow will be the warmest of the next 7 on the coast. So soak up the warmer days. Maybe you're feeling a little sick. Maybe you need to call in. Dr. Dan will sign your permission slip, I don't know, to take the day off tomorrow, yeah, send it to me and we'll get it for you. And then you can enjoy the beach tomorrow. Other than that, a little bit cooler toward the end of the week, and we'll see an increase in low clouds. With that said, flow will be more out of the northwest, so you're more likely to see clouds in Monterey than in Santa Cruz later in the week. Santa Cruz still looking pretty sunny, but Monterey will be more clouded up, especially in places like Marina and Pacific Grove. 7-day forecast inland as well. Tomorrow will be the warmest of the next 7. Will be cooler, and actually maybe even a little bit below normal by the end of the week, but still pretty nice. Back to you.